Hey Chief, I think you might have overcooked the steak a little bit. This steak's too tough. I don't know, it's kind of chili. Hey pal, I know I said don't over season it, but would a little salt kill you? Sheesh, you call that a sear? Hey, I didn't want to tell him, but I don't think this steak is properly rested. If you got yourself some steak, a Blackstone Griddle, and you want to make sure that you don't hear these type of comments from your friends and family when cooking for them, stay tuned and you just might learn something. Okay, let's check out ingredient number 1. We have some grass-fed ribeye steak. I'm going to open this up, pat it dry with some paper towels, add a little salt, and let it rest for 30 minutes before cooking. Before we head out to the griddle, I would like to review the stats of this ribeye. It's about 1 inch thick, 6 inches wide, and about 8.5 ounces. I threw down some avocado oil, and we're sitting at around 490 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get down to business. I'm going to do about 2 minutes before my first flip. Okay, we're ready for flip number 1. Let's see how that sear came out. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Okay, it's been about another 2 minutes. Let's give this a flip and see what we're working with. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to keep flipping every 40 seconds or so until that internal temperature reaches around 125. Then I'll briefly sear the sides for about 10 seconds each, and we'll call it a wrap. Alright, I'm sitting at 123. That's pretty good for me. I'm going to sear these sides now. Okay, so here's the final product. We're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes and slice it open and see how it looks. And to answer the question, does the Blackstone Griddle give the steak a pretty good sear? I'd say yes. Does it give it as good as a sear as a cast iron pan? Not exactly. For one thing, my cast iron pan has an easier time reaching and maintaining temperatures at or above 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, my Blackstone Griddle doesn't heat up as evenly as my cast iron pan. I would call my left side in the middle the hot side. If that side's sitting at around 500, the far right side's probably sitting at around 470. If you'd like to see a full review on the Blackstone Griddle, subscribe because it's coming up soon. I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more fantastic content.